Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited to announce that my books are back. I know they've been sold out for months, but they are now back and available on Amazon, Audible, iTunes, ebook. They're available in like every form. So go ahead and check the links below if you're interested. Okay, you guys, it is the next day and I'm just checking on my, yep, they're definitely frozen. So I'm gonna pull these out. Holy moly, that's heavy to do with one hand. Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, let's leave that in there, okay? Thank you. Now I'm just gonna take all these and put them into the Ziploc bag and then date it, write on what it is, and then that's it. Soybeans are ready to be harvested and they don't grow back. What they tell you to do is, I don't know if I want to disturb the root system because there's a plant right next to it. So you basically just cut it like this, and I'm just going to cut them all, and then we're gonna pull the beans off and harvest them. And
oh wow,
yep,
pretty easy.
that's how you do it, and then we'll all as a family pick the beans together.
That's all of them?
Yeah. Alright, so now we're going to harvest them.
There's a ton of them. I feel like they had those little press thingies that you could make like tofu with them, but I don't know if you smash them up.
Those are a different kind of soybean. These are like edamame soybeans. The other soybeans, you would leave them on the plant longer until they dry out and they're like tan. These ones are not for processing. These are for kind of eating like after you blanch them. So what we'll do is we'll just pick all these off and then go rinse them off in the sink inside. And then I definitely want to grow some soybeans for processing so we can make like soy milk, and I don't know if we can make soy milk out of this. These were really fun to grow.
I think so. I think it'd just be the same thing because you do it with like almonds and cashews and... Hi. This is why if the camera's a little bit off and shaky. But this little one, when we were way out at the garden, came running in and then accidentally locked the door the other day on us. Yep. Keep it unlocked. Open it up. Okay, come on, let's open it up. And so now, when we're out here, I leave just another window cracked or something else in case she accidentally locks it. Can you open the door so we can go see Mom? Okay, thank you. Here are all the soybeans. This is what they look like on here. They're like cute and fuzzy, just like you would find them at like a, you know, like if you went to sushi or something. And how you know that they're ready is they're bright green, at least these kind. These are, like I said, the edamame kind, not the kind that you would process, but, and they look plump with the like beans in them, you know, so that's kind of how you know that they're ready to go. And yeah, and then just pulling them off and separating them. But we got a lot. Like, look at this harvest. Amazing. So exciting about this. So exciting about this. So excited about this. got a whole mason jars harvest. Very proud of this. Boiling the water now, and then I'm going to wait for it to come to a boil, and then I'm gonna throw the soybeans in there for 3 minutes and then take them out. All right, we're harvesting our very first cabbage. You can tell when it's ready by just like feeling all around that little head in there and making sure it's super hard and there's no like soft spots. And most people like harvest it, I think, with like a knife. They like cut it, but we don't really have one on hand. So
yeah, most people
first time amateur gardeners over here.
Like,
there you go, babe.
Really the right thing to
wow,
use.
honey, good job. Look at that. Let's see it. Hold it by your head so we can see how big it is. Wow. Good job. So what you do is you just
because I have
pull all these off.
Large head. Break all these off.
Yep.
Put them down here.
Compost all of that. I mean, technically you can eat those leaves. We really just want like the head of the cabbage. I like the sound it makes when you snap those off.
It's like beautiful purple.
I know.
And it's like opaque. And then you rub it and it's so crazy.
Our cabbage, it's purple cabbage, red cabbage, whatever you want to call it, is like the size of a softball in there, which is what we're going to end up using. I mean, and technically we could use that to ferment also, but yeah, very exciting. Our very first cabbage. It's so pretty. Look at that cabbage.
Yeah, and you can see, maybe that's all moisture. It's got to be moisture.
Maybe, yeah, because when, let's go like wash it and then you can see how purple that color is. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
This little one is sleeping, taking a little nap. My first female loofah flower. The ants are getting it. The ants are like all over this, but we have that one, and then I might hand pollinate it because there's 2 male flowers that are open right now, right here. So I might want to try to take advantage of that. But here are all of the Roma tomato paste tomatoes. There's so many of them. I cannot wait to harvest those. And then there's a little green bell pepper right there that's growing. Got some yellow squash plants, and like look at this loofah vine. It literally goes all the way over there. It's like the vines are crazy. And then here's a spaghetti squash growing. Some more over there. This is butternut squash that's growing on this side. And then our pumpkins are starting to come alive. You can see this guy. And then these all died. And then you got a little cucumber, watermelon down there. Some beautiful sunflowers that are almost ready to harvest. Yeah, our pumpkins are really coming alive right now. Look how pretty these sunflowers. This one's getting ready to open, that sunflower there. This is like literally one pumpkin seed that I planted in the ground, and it's just like doing amazing. You can see there's a pumpkin there growing, another one over, little one over there. And there's going to be probably a lot of pumpkins from this one seed that we got because it just loves our soil, and it did amazing. Like this plant is thriving and it's so healthy. Like look how huge these leaves are. So amazing. And then let's see, we got our little bean plant, bunch of beans down there. Our tomato plant, this poor tomato is literally sideways because Snow decided she wanted to try to pull the stake out. So they tell you that it's ready. Make sure there's no bees in there, I'm disturbing, but they tell you it's ready when you can see the seeds on the inside get their stripes. You can see the little sunflower seeds in there when you brush these little flowers off. And then when you start to see the little stripes on the sunflower seeds, that's how you kind of know they're ready to be harvested. At least that's what I read. I don't know, it's my first time doing it, so. But yeah, the garden is thriving and I'm very proud of it. These sunflowers are like falling over. Gonna need to do some work. Look how huge these spaghetti squash are getting. Let me see if I can get a little peek in there. I have these are like my mesh panties from the hospital that they give you. I'm just like reusing them because I had a bunch of them, and I thought, oh, how perfect for the garden to support on the trellis. Here's some more little cucumber pickles that are starting to grow. This zucchini plant right here gave us a lot of zucchini. I think it's probably done, but I'm just giving it a little bit more time. Another tomato plant over here. Some broccoli plants that literally, like, the wind kind of blows things over out here. But yeah, kind of what the garden is looking like. More cabbage. This drives me crazy seeing this like trash pile over here, but we're trying to do our best to reduce our carbon footprint, which is so hard because we get so many packages in the mail, and so we're trying to like compost it, but we don't have like a compost bin yet, so we're kind of just throwing all of the stuff over here. And yeah, that's why that looks like it does. I really am hoping and praying that I get at least one loofah this year, because I don't know, I just really want them, and this has been really hard for me to keep alive. Here's our little lemon plant. This is our little mandarin tree, and he's starting to produce a little bit. It's exciting. Some more up there. And then here's our apple tree. This apple variety, it takes a really long time for these apples to grow. So they've been growing, and they're still growing. Not ready yet, but I cannot wait to bite into one of those apples when they are ready. But yeah, so that's kind of like a little garden update for you. It is doing really well. I'm really happy with it. So this is a little cherry tomato plant that popped up. I think they called them volunteer tomato plants, or a volunteer plant, and they're delicious, but they're very invasive, and I think the previous owners planted them in the ground, and so they're kind of like taking over back here, and I'm totally okay with it. It's a plant that's given our family food. Oh yeah, honey, please don't touch the spiders, okay? We don't want to mess with the spiders. Come on, let's go inside.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna whack them? Is that your little bug house? Where's your bug hotel? I wish I had like 6 more of those little rugrats running around. I love her so much. And her little brother. I freaking grew this. How exciting. Gosh, there's something really special about growing your own food. Wow, look at that. It's beautiful. Gosh, this is a beautiful, beautiful vegetable. Like, I didn't realize how pretty it was. Like, for one, the color is gorgeous, and so is the like design in the middle.
Yeah, it is.
I want to like.
Oh, I wish you could smell it. Come smell this.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot
so good.
of power in there.
All right, well, I'm gonna leave this for my husband because he has been reading up about the fermenting, and he's gonna ferment this for us, so very exciting. So this is what the dirty water looked like, and I'm actually gonna use this to go water the plants outside so we don't waste water. But yeah, I'm gonna let these blanch for about 3 minutes and then pull them off and let them cool. All right, you guys, just checking on my squash seed or spaghetti squash seeds. You can tell they're drying out more because they're starting to feel a little bit more dehydrated and flatten out a little bit. So they say 3 to 7 days for them to completely dry out, and then I'm going to be packaging them up and sending them to some of you guys, and then also saving some for us for next year to plant more spaghetti squash in the garden. Still pretty warm, but I wanted to take one out and just kind of test it to see if it's easy to open them up now. And it's much easier now to open them. So if you don't boil them, it's a lot harder to get them out. Now it's just like if you were to go get them at like sushi or something. I say sushi because that's like how I grew up, but look at them. We did it, fam. Very exciting. Gonna do a taste test. Oh my god, it tastes so good. It's like the freshest edamame I've ever had in my life. Oh, I can't wait for Trav and Snow to try them. You guys have to try to grow these. They don't take up a lot of space and they were so easy and fun.
Went to waste.
All right, try it. Tell me what you think.
Mmm.
Best you've ever had?
Yummy. Composted my compost pile. It was good.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.